Are you wanting to lose weight, or you want to keep your waist slim and trim, but you just can't deny your sweet tooth? I totally get you. Or are you one of those that after dinner you want that late night snack, but you want that sweet thing, or when it's that time of the month, you know what I mean? You just are craving something chocolatey. I totally get you. If that's you, ladies, then you want to stay tuned. Why? Because I am making 2 easy and delicious desserts that you don't have to feel guilty about. They're chocolate covered strawberries and keto cinnamon sugar donuts. Woo! Get excited, it's gonna be great.
All right, so first off, we are washing the strawberries under cold water thoroughly, and I am going to place them on a paper towel and dry them really, really well. This step is incredibly important, that you just not dry them halfway, but that you dry each strawberry fully. Why? Because when we are covering the strawberry in the melted chocolate, water and chocolate do not mix. The chocolate will just melt right off. So make sure your strawberries are nice and dry. Next, I have taken out my baking sheet, and I am going to go ahead and size and place my parchment paper on it. Now, it's very critical that you make sure that the baking dish fits inside your freezer drawer. Because if it doesn't and you already got the strawberries on, yeah, it's a big mistake and you're gonna regret it. So before you put any strawberries on the baking dish, just make sure that it fits inside your freezer tray and you'll be good to go. After you've lined the baking dish with parchment paper, the next I'm taking a clear bowl and I am filling it with about 1 cup of sugar-free dark chocolate chips, and I'm putting about 1 tablespoon of coconut oil into the dish. Very important that you use refined coconut oil and not just like the raw coconut oil. Why? Because the raw oil, unprocessed oil, tends to give a really coconut flavor to the chocolate, and you don't want that. You don't want coconut, flavored chocolate, unless you do. So that's what I'm doing here, is just taking the coconut oil and mixing it with the dark chocolate, and I'm gonna put it in the microwave next. So here I am microwaving the small medium microwave safe bowl into the microwave for about 30 seconds. Then I am stirring it to just make sure that all the chocolate chips are melted along with the coconut oil. And if it's not achieved, then I'm repeating the process. I'm going to keep doing this for 30 seconds every time until all my chocolate chips are melted. And I'm stirring it until it's very, very smooth. So next, after I have achieved the desired chocolatey smooth consistency that I want, I am inserting it's actually like a corn on the cob skewer, the ones that you use to eat a corn on the cob. I had some of those and I thought it was perfect to use to insert in the center of the strawberry stem. And if you don't have this, no problem, you can just insert a toothpick instead. And I am twirling it into the melted chocolate, and I'm rotating it to cover all the sides of the strawberry, and I'm laying it on my parchment paper. Again, I am just poking the center of the strawberry. I am twirling it really well inside the chocolate dish, and I am just placing it on the parchment paper. And I'm holding the stem and gently pulling back on the little skewer. I'm repeating the process for the rest of the strawberries, and I'm leaving about 1 to 2 thumb spaces between each strawberry so that the melted chocolate won't spread and hit the other strawberries. After I've dipped all the strawberries in the chocolate, I'm gonna decorate my strawberries. Now you can decorate it with anything you'd like. You can do nuts, coconut, white melted chocolate, whatever you'd like. I'm going to be using the chopped up nuts, and these are just raw unblanched almonds. And you want to do this and you want to wait actually until the chocolate layer is hard, a little hard to apply the white chocolate drizzle if that's what you're going to use. Next, I'm putting the baking tray inside the freezer for 10 minutes, or you can do the fridge for 30 minutes, and this is to fully set the chocolate shell. I personally prefer the freezer. Why? Because it sets the shell faster and less chocolate runs to the bottom of the strawberries.
Hi ladies, I just wanted to take a quick breather while the strawberries are in the freezer and come out and chat with you. So if you are liking the content so far that you're hearing, if you are finding value in these videos, definitely let me know in the comments below. Tell me what recipes that you are trying or have tried that's really, really good and healthy. It has to be healthy. And also, if you check out any of these recipes, let me know. I want to know. And if you changed things up and you found a better ingredient or something that makes it more delicious, let me know so that I can maybe do another video. And also tell me what you want to see next time. But also, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, and then don't forget to subscribe. I got my handy dandy pillow and I love it. And then don't forget to share this video with your friends. All right, now let's get back to the strawberries.
Okay, so it's been about 10 minutes now, and I am removing the chocolate strawberries carefully from the freezer and putting them back on the table. Once on the table, I am going ahead and just removing the strawberries, taking any excess chocolate off and placing them here on this plating table. All right, gals, and here is the final product. You've got this decadent, luxurious chocolate-covered strawberries, and they are absolutely divine. They are simple, and I'm telling you, your whole family will love it, and you don't even have to feel guilty eating one or two of these maybe once or twice a week while you're losing weight, and it's just gonna hit that spot for your food cravings or your sweet tooth cravings whenever you feel them.
Hey Bruce, come here for a sec. Do you want to try some of Mommy's chocolate covered strawberries that I made today?
Yes, please.
Okay, tell me what you honestly think, okay?
This one is really good.
Yeah? You love it? Or you like it?
I love it.
Yeah? Awesome. All right, guys, you heard it out of the mouth of babes. These chocolate covered strawberries are so delicious. You've got to try it if you have that sweet tooth. Wow, they are really good. Thanks, Bruce.
You're welcome.
Okay, so next we are going to make cinnamon sugar keto donuts. Now y'all, this is one of my absolute favorite sweets to make. Now I really don't have that much of a sweet tooth, but these hit the spot. And I think it's because I loved Cinnamon Toast Crunch as a kid. And so I love donuts, right? So when I put the two together, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's like nirvana. So you have to try this if you love Cinnamon Toast Crunch and you love a doughy donut, then this is going to be what you need. So what you see me doing first is I am greasing a non-stick donut pan. Make sure that you don't use a silicone donut pan because your donuts are just going to be messed up and all crumbly. And then you want to just make sure that you grease it with oil or butter, coconut oil, whichever you like to use. Next, I am preheating the oven to 350 degrees, and while I'm doing that, in a large bowl, I am stirring together the almond flour, which is about 1 cup, and 1/4 cup of erythritol, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, and 1/8 teaspoon of sea salt. Next, in a smaller bowl, I am putting in 3 tablespoons of melted butter, 2 large eggs, 1/4 cup of almond milk, and 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And I am going ahead and whisking all of that together until it's nice and mixed through. And then I am going to pour in the wet mixture into my larger dry mixture. And I'm going to stir all of that together until all of the large clumps are gone and it is a nice smooth batter. Man, I wish you could smell this cinnamon. Smells so good. Next, I'm going to transfer the donut batter evenly into each donut cavity. And I'm going to be filling it carefully. I'm struggling here a little bit, but filling it about 3/4 of the way. It's very important that you do not fill the batter all the way to the top or halfway. Because it just won't be a complete donut. It's going to be like lopsided. So make sure it's about 3/4 of the way full. Next, I'm going to put it in the oven for about 20 minutes or so because my oven is extremely strong, but you know the quality and the condition of your oven. If it's normal, I would say anywhere from 22 to 28 minutes. If it's very strong, then you want to just cut it down by 3 to 5 minutes. You want to bake these donuts in the oven until they are a dark golden brown. If they are slightly golden brown, you want to cook it for about 5-6 more minutes. Next, I'm going to be making the cinnamon coating that I'm sprinkling on the donuts when they're done. So in a small bowl, I am stirring together the 1/4 cup of erythritol, and I'm going to be using about 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. And I am just stirring that until all the cinnamon is dispersed all throughout the mixture and it's nice and even. Okay, now the donuts are done. They are a nice golden brown, and I am taking them out of the oven and allowing them to cool. And you want to make sure that you cool the donuts inside the donut pan. Otherwise, if you take it out too premature, it will crumble. The reason why it crumbles is because it is made out of the almond flour, so it's super just fragile, so just be careful. Okay, so now I've taken the donuts. They've cooled in the baking pan for a little bit, and I've taken them out, and you can even see, even after I've let them cool, I think I let them cool for actually like 20 minutes before I took them out, but it's still missing a little bit, but that's okay. So you just want to make sure that you're extra careful taking them out. And now I am brushing the tops and bottoms of each donut with some melted butter. I'm going to be flipping it and putting it on the other side as well. And then I am taking my erythritol mixed with cinnamon, and I am sprinkling it over the top generously. You want to be really generous with the cinnamon and sugar. And hey ladies, it's good for you, so why not? You're going to flip it over. Again, I am just covering the bottoms with that melted butter and generously coating the bottoms with the cinnamon sugar mixture. And there you have it, cinnamon sugar keto donuts. Oh my goodness, they were so delicious, so gooey. It just hit the spot with the cinnamon and sugar coating on top and with that butter. You ladies have to try it. So good. All right, ladies, it was so good seeing you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.